So, ladies and gentlemen, today on Remote Control, we're going to be looking at Space 1999 one more time, and we're going to be looking at a very unique process to promote the series well after it was done. Now, Destination Moonbase Alpha was a big screen, or what you call low end big screen release that encompassed two episodes of the second season, part one and two of The Bringers of Wonder. Now, The Bringers of Wonder, written by Terence Feely, directed by Tom Clegg, has a very interesting plot, and bear with me for a second because it is kind of complex and heavy at the same time. Now, when Koenig has been flying around one of the Eagles, he becomes incapacitated, almost drunk, and he's put on a cerebral wave machine to realign his brain from the situation where we lost control on the Eagle. At the same time, of all things, a long heralded eagle, or a dimension of an eagle or design called a Super Swift, amazingly arrives from Earth, reuniting the Alphans with friends and family and raising hopes that they will be able to return home. But as it plays out, Koenig doesn't see the same as the other people. He sees these really, really ugly, what's called plasma aliens in their place. And we soon find out that the aliens are trying to manipulate this Moonbase Alpha for its radiation and other materials to basically continue with their, dominant force in the universe. Now, Martin Landau and Barbara Bain have very strong performances in this. But when we heard this movie, or this Space 99 movie, was going to be released, it appeared at various drive-ins and small theaters in the Maritimes around 1978. We did not know it wasn't the original movie. But as word got around, he only released it to take advantage of the Star Trek and Star Wars momentum. Star Trek, the motion picture, to be soon come out, and Star Wars, which was already in its actually second year of release, because Star Wars was well into release into 1978. Now, the way this movie was presented, there was a lot of heralding to the Star Wars motif, a kind of a Star Wars type opening, and of all things, it had a love song in the outgoing credits. Now, because The Bringers of Wonder was so strong, it felt like a big screen movie was on TV. And we have to remember, see, I'm Canadian, and most Canadians, not say saved the series, but the ratings were so high in Canada because it was shown in key times on Saturdays, many times before Hockey Night in Canada, many times right after the regional airings of the Looney Tunes show. We kind of took Space 1999 as our own because, of course, the Canadian Barry Morris was in it. There were a few Canadian actors as well, that maybe a lot of people didn't know they were Canadian because it was a British series. But Lou Grade, who owned the company, decided to release a series of big screen movies, and a lot of these showing up on the VHS and Beta, I think, but mostly VHS tapes. But the new graphics were done for it, new artwork, and like I said, it was just basically an over-top thriller where a lot of people really were cheering on that the aliens could be found. And the mental manipulation scenes where three of the people go back in the Swift, actually still on Moonbase Alpha, are very well done because it feels, again, like a high-grade parallel universe episode, sort of like Twilight Zone meets Night Gallery meets Alfred Hitchcock Presents. See, there was nothing but quality in Space 1999, even though the acting, especially Barbara Bain, could be wooden at time. But I think the whole episode here belongs to Catherine Schell because she steals, like she does in most episodes, Space 1999. She steals most episodes she's in. A very accomplished actress. I'm kind of sad that I guess recently she came out of semi-retirement for a Netflix series. I don't want to get too much of that. It's going to be a nice surprise to all our fans. But I always like her acting style. I like the fact that she was a kind of a modern woman, like she wasn't like overt feminist, but very, very strong. And she made believable with her metamorph characters she would turn into. And there's a big battle scene, if I'm not mistaken. Was it David Prowse played against her in one of the battle scenes, or was that first season? Anyway, either way, she's a tremendous actress. So if you have a chance to watch this compilation movie, it was showing up on Space in Canada several years ago. but it might be free versions might be available online. But you will see that the seamlessness of the show was reflected in the movie. But again, the outgoing love song is quite interesting. Actually, it's a favorite to a lot of Space 99 fans, and from what I heard, it's not the full version. It's only like a partial version of the songs were recorded. So again, on this Monday in Canada, we're enjoying the first beautiful day of spring with 20 degrees Celsius. We want to also say congratulations to the Royals on baby Sussex. We don't have a name yet, but I know his name's not going to be Mud, because that baby is going to be basically a sensation from now until whatever time the royal family ever disbands, which will be never. So have a good day. Keep your well, I'm going to say keep your phasers on stun, but as Dr. Bergman would say, you must study both sides of the coin before you make a decision. Have a good day. Bye.